Alright, so it is the first day of my video diary on the road to my first powerlifting meet. Reasons why I'm doing this. First, just put myself out there, making sure I commit to this. I'll be doing a powerlifting meet in November. It's a USAPL event. I'll be competing at 165 pounds. This morning I weighed in about 168, so I'm right on track. I probably don't want to get too much heavier than that. Other reasons for recording this, just keep track of my progress, make sure I'm staying on course. Right now I'm following 5-3-1 program by Jim Wendler. So far so good. It's the first time I'm ever doing a powerlifting type program. Before I've always done bodybuilding bro splits, you know, chest Monday, back Tuesday, that kind of stuff. So this is the first time I'm ever following a program where it's just designed to get your main lifts up. In a powerlifting event you do bench, deadlift, and squat. So this program is really designed to help me get those lifts up. Right now my bench is probably my weakest, so I'll really be focusing on that. I kind of modified the 5-3-1 program to focus more on pressing and a little more volume. While I'm doing a powerlifting event, in the past 2 years I've competed in a bodybuilding contest, men's physique specifically. And that was probably one of the best decisions I ever made. Even though I didn't place that well, I definitely learned a ton and gained a ton of knowledge from doing it. I'm definitely someone who learns more from doing. You know, I always tell people you can read all the books you want, you can study all you want, you can watch as many YouTube videos as you want, but until you actually get out there and do it for yourself, that's the best way to learn. I boxed amateur for years and years. I even had the privilege of owning my own boxing gym, and I always used to tell people who would come in, you know, you could read as much books as you want on boxing, you could take as many classes, you can hit the bag, you could look great on the mitts, but until you step in the ring and actually do it, get hit, you don't learn as much as you can by actually doing it. So the same goes for anything, especially for me. I get a lot more out of it by actually doing it. And actually competing in those physique contests, I learned a ton on nutrition, what it takes to really get your body down that lean. I never realized how hard it was to keep that amount of muscle and cut down at the same time. It's a lot involved. So definitely no regrets. And next year I'll be switching to bodybuilding because physique, you wear board shorts, which covers up your legs, and I think legs is probably my best feature. So next year I want to compete in bodybuilding, and I definitely need to add a little more size and get a little more leaner. So I think powerlifting is going to help me stay focused and really motivate me to put up some big numbers and add some good mass to me. So I think it's it's a good goal to have, and I always want to set a goal and have like a destination to reach. So I think this powerlifting event will really help me motivate myself to push myself to the limit. And again, putting it on YouTube and recording everything, you know, it's going to show me what my form's like. Hopefully others can chime in and help me with my form and technique, give me advice, because I'll be doing this without a coach, so I'll be seeking the advice from others that have been there before. And also, you know, along the way I can help motivate others. That's always an added plus. I know I've always watched YouTube videos and stuff and get motivated, so if I can even motivate 1 or 2 people, you know, that's a great thing for me. So, you know, motivating myself and others, you know, I think that's what this video is all about, and helping me, you know, stay the course. Okay, so today is July 11th. Like I said, I woke up this morning weighing about 168. Today is bench day, and as I said, that is by far my weakest lift. Today is technically week 5 that I've been on this program. It's really about week 3.5, but you know, it's 4 days on, 1 day off. So like I said, today's bench. My first working set will be about 185 for 3, 2 7.5 round up to 210. I'll finish off with 235 for 3. Relatively light day, but the purpose of this program is to start slow, start light, and work your way up. This way you don't plateau too quickly, and you know, you test your PRs about, I don't know, once every couple months. So right now my numbers for bench, squat, and deadlift, my bench is about sitting between 270 275 for my max, and that's like really struggling to get it up, so I'm really looking to get those numbers up. My squat max is about 355, and deadlift is about 425. So my goals for November, I would really like to see my bench get to at least 295. I think that's a reasonable goal. My squat, I would love to have at 400. I think that's definitely something I can achieve. And if I can get my deadlift to 495, I'll be very happy. And I think it's a far reach, but it's definitely something I can achieve. So, I'm really looking to push myself and get those numbers up there. And for accessory lifts today, after I do my bench, we're looking at incline dumbbell press. It says incline dumbbell flies, but I switched that to machine flies. Weighted dips, tricep push downs, and the last one says machine chest press, but I have switched that to close grip bench press. So I'll include some of the workout in the video. Watch, comment.
Alright, so here we go. This is my first warm-up set. It's at 135. Now before I begin, I always start with some rotator cuff warm-ups, stretches, maybe some push-ups, just to get everything going. Then I use my warm-up sets. I try not to go above 5 reps. I keep the volume low. I don't want to burn myself out before I get to the big sets. Really been focusing on form lately. As you can see, I set up the arch in my back. I try to make sure my shoulder blades are nice and tight. For the USAPL, you got to keep your shoulders against the bench at all times. You got to keep your butt against the bench at all times, and your feet flat. You got to keep your heels on the ground. I used to tuck my legs all the way back and kind of be on my toes. So changing it up has been a little different, making sure my feet are flat. But the main point is just to stay as tight as you can throughout the bench. Here's my first working set. It's 195. Got it pretty easily for 3 reps. Like I said, with this 5-3-1 program, the point is you don't want to go too heavy too fast. You don't want to burn yourself out. You want to start slow, start light, and gradually increase. This way, you don't plateau too early. Here's my second working set. It's of 225. Again, I try to get my back nice and tight on the bench. Make sure my feet are flat against the ground. Butt stays on the bench. Get a nice leg drive throughout the bench. Keep my form tight. This, second set, it's pretty easy. 225. Felt really good today. Felt pretty strong. And here's my last working set. This is 235. Like I said, right now my max is hovering around 270, 275. My main goal is to get my bench up as much as I can. Now this felt really good. Like I said, you don't want to go too heavy, too fast. So I definitely had plenty more reps left. But you want to start slow and keep progressing the best you can. Next exercise was incline dumbbell press, just an accessory lift. Started off with 90 pounds. Did about 8 reps, felt pretty good. Again, you want to keep your form nice and tight and focus on the squeeze at the top. Don't want to go too heavy on your accessory lifts and burn yourself out. Like I said, the whole point is to increase those main lifts that you start with: bench, deadlift, squat. The other main one in the program is overhead press. So the second set I went up to 95 pounds. Again, felt good. Repped it out for 8 times. I did this set again for the third, or I did this weight again for the third set. And again, it felt pretty good. I don't want to up it to 100s yet. Again, you don't want to burn yourself out and go too heavy too quick. Next was on the dips. Dips is probably the best accessory movement I feel for my bench. Started off with 2 plates, 90 pounds. Got 3 reps pretty easily. Next, I went to 115, 2 45-pound plates and a 25. I usually get this pretty easily. I usually can get it for 5. Today on the program called for 3 reps. And as you can see, I struggled. Even on the first rep, second rep, I got pretty good. And third rep, I just couldn't get it all the way up. But it happens. You're going to have off days. You're not going to hit everything you want all the time. So on the last set, I just dropped it down to 2 plates again and repped it out for 3. So, back to drawing board. I'll definitely get it next time. And then I went right on to tricep push downs with the rope. Just an accessory lift, nothing that's going to really make, great gains in any of your lifts, but help strengthen the triceps a little bit, maybe add some muscle. Like I said, I will be doing a bodybuilding contest again, so I do want to keep in some volume on my specific body parts. And then I finished off with close grip bench press. I didn't have it on tape, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.
Alright, so first workout for this video diary is in the books. I felt pretty good today. As you see on the video, my bench felt pretty good. Like I said, I'm not going too heavy just yet, but for 235 for 3, it felt pretty smooth, and I definitely left a few in the tank. So as the weeks progress, I should get my bench up there pretty good. Other lifts felt good. My dips didn't go as well as planned, but it happens. I usually get 115 on the dips pretty easily, but today I struggled. I don't know, it's just one of those days, so it happens. But thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.